friends, welcome to VMwareNSXCloud. In this video, we are talking about VMware Hypervisor Recovery issue, which can come once you upgrade or do a fresh install of vSphere version 7 update 2. In order to fix this, we need to copy the bootloader files from the previous version of ESXi. This issue comes because of the incompatibility of the system firmware and the bootloader which came up with version 7 update 2. You can find the detailed step-by-step instructions on my website, that is www.vmwarenSXCloud.com. Attach ESXi 7 update 1 ISO into the server, and once it is attached, we need to press Shift plus R key together. That's when the server is already at the VMware Hypervisor Recovery screen. But if the server was already shut down, then please boot it with the image or the installer file of vSphere 7 update 1. It will take you to System Config and Boot Manager. There we need to make sure that we are selecting CD and DVD ROM option to boot. As it's a physical server, it will take some time to boot. To save time for us and make sure the video is not going too lengthy, I have shortened that time for us. Once all the necessary files are loaded from CD, we will get the screen to install ESXi on the server, but instead of pressing continue, we will be pressing Alt plus F1 key together. Now we'll be redirected to the login screen of the installer. Here we will log in with ID root and we'll leave the password blank. We'll just hit enter. If you have upgraded this system from a previous version, then it must have an IP address associated. And enabling SSH on the server will actually ease our job. Now you can enable SSH by using the command I'm typing in now. As my network is DHCP enabled, an IP address was automatically assigned to the server. I logged into DHCP server database and pulled out the leased out IP address. Finally connected SSH using the same IP. Now we need to identify boot partition, which is the first partition on the boot disk. In order to do that, we need to list all the disks, and then we'll use parted utility to find out the partitions. Once partitions are validated, we need to check whether we have mtools or mcopy available. We will use mdir to verify whether the content of the boot partition has the files available which are supposed to be there. Once verification is complete, we need to make sure we take a backup of the original files. Now, as we have completed the backup of our original files, we can start copying files from the installer to the boot partition. Once all the files are copied successfully, it's time we reboot our server. We'll let the server boot from the boot drive. Now we know how to fix VMware Hypervisor Recovery issue. That's it, friends. Thanks for watching and please subscribe for more.